Guys, I was setting the camera and then I've seen these peanuts and then I'm like, yeah, I need to remove them here. They are not going to destroy and distract our video. But anyway, they could have stayed there. But yeah, I chose not to allow them to stay there. Hi guys, good afternoon. Who said we can't be consistent? Who said we can't be consistent? Did I hear someone saying that we can't be consistent? But anyway, all I know is that I'm usually a very consistent person, especially when I set my mind to something. I have to do it. I just have to do it. Anyway, guys, good afternoon. It's afternoon here in Kenya. Actually, it's 2 p.m. It's actually 2 p.m. on the dot. So, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. My name is Nana, who is trying to be consistent this month and post at least 12 videos. Yes, yes. But anyway, I really hope that wherever you're watching me from, you're doing well. And if you're not doing well, don't worry. No situation is permanent. That is what I usually say. That is what I've always told people. No situation is permanent. I mean, change is inevitable and it's going to happen. So right now you might be feeling down. Right now you might be feeling like you're losing your everything. You might feel like everything is just not making sense. But with time, it's going to make sense and you're going to be back to, your high spirit, your high energy. And that is what I'm praying for you. Also, guys, if you've not watched my previous videos, just go back and watch them and also like, comment, and share. Yeah, that part of the part about sharing, kindly just share so that we can get to 10K subscribers. But so far, so good, guys. We are going we're doing so well. We're doing so well. And let me tell you guys, like I mentioned in my previous video, it's really hot. It's extremely hot. And I don't see I don't think this weather is going to change anytime soon. Like everything is just dry. The grass is dry. The mood is just not the mooding. Honestly speaking, guys, for me, I don't really do too well during hot seasons. Hot seasons just make me feel and it's really it's crazy because today, I remember we're doing the whole consistency thing, right? Today when I woke up, the sun came out very early. Okay, so I started getting bored early. Mapema ndio nilianza kuboeka. I was just bored. I was like, with this sun, with this heat, I don't think I'll be able to be consistent. I was just trying to look for all excuses not to do this video right now. And guys, let me tell you, funny thing is I have already done a video before this one. But then when I was editing it, I was like, it's not making sense. Honestly, it was not making sense. I think it's because of this heat. This heat is just confusing me and I'm saying things and the things are not adding up. Things are not making sense. So while I was editing, I was like, no, I need to make another video. And do you know what, guys? Do you know how many minutes that video was? What, 30-something minutes? Yes, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let that video just stay. I might decide to post it once it makes sense. But when I was editing, I was like, now this part is not really going with this part. This part is not really going with this part. But I have to do another video. But it's okay. It's still early. Like I said, it's only 2 p.m. So I'll be able to do this video and also edit it, and then I post. But then the biggest challenge is not even a challenge anyway, but when it comes to editing, that is when we consume a lot of time while we're editing. But doing the video is very easy. You just do the video, you do the video very fast, and then you go edit. But I'm sure that I will do the video, I will edit it very fast, and I'll post it before the end of the day. Are we together? Like, this is just consistency after consistency. Now, guys, let me tell you, before I forget, let me tell you guys, you see that top I was wearing in my previous video? Yesterday was on 21st October 2024. Please God, I really hope that I'm getting this right. Let me tell you guys, when I went on TikTok, TikTok normally, for those who are not on TikTok, TikTok normally brings you videos that you posted last year. Let's say, like, for example, today, 22nd. TikTok will bring you a video that you did on the same day, like September now, instead of 2024, it will bring you the video that you did. Some memories. Let me just say memories because I don't know how to explain this. And do you know, guys, last year, 21st October 2024, I was wearing that same top I was wearing yesterday, the pink top. Like, what a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences, but that was just crazy. It was so crazy. Like, how is it that on the same day, the 21st October 2024, yesterday, that top I was wearing, the pink one, how can it be the same top I was wearing last year, 2023, on the same day, 21st October? But anyway, I think I'm just an African trying to overanalyze things and to overthink. I'm just trying to overthink, but it was just crazy. But it felt nice. I was like, oh my God, like these things actually happen. And yeah, so I just had to mention that here. So, guys, for me today, I wasn't really in a good mood, to be honest. And it's not only today. I think I don't really want to blame. Part of me feels like it's the hormones or something. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're going. I'm about to get my menses, so sometimes my hormones can't really get the best of me. Sometimes I feel like I want to see people. The other time I don't want to see people. I don't know if you usually have those kind of days. One time I want to interact with people, I want to see people, I want to entertain people, I want to just talk to people. Like yesterday, that is how I was feeling. I was just all into I want to see people. But today I don't want to see anyone. It's crazy, but I think it's just my hormones. So today I was like so low. I was so low, guys. I was not even about to do this video. Part of me was telling myself that is it even necessary? Like, you can just take a break. The consistency doesn't really matter. But I was like, if I promise to be consistent, then I need to be consistent. I can't be preaching one thing and then I practice the other thing. Of which there are some things. I'm only human, guys. If one day I wake up, I'm not going to lie to you. If one day I wake up and I feel like my body is extremely exhausted and I can't be, and I'll not be able, which I pray it doesn't happen. But if I feel like one day I can't be able to post, I'm sorry, you'll just have to forgive me because my body, once it starts getting tired, I start getting overwhelmed, I start getting anxiety, I start overthinking things, and then I never show up at my best. And what I want to do is, guys, not to be delivering average or rather mediocre content. I know I mentioned that in one of my videos. So I need to be showing up when I am feeling good, when I'm feeling good. But today, guys, just bear with me. Today, I'm not just in a good mood. Today, I just feel like, today I'm just overthinking things. I'm overanalyzing things and all that. And, guys, that happened to me 2 weeks prior to me coming here. Remember, I traveled last week on Wednesday. So before that, the 2 weeks before that, those were the weeks that I was supposed to be happy because those weeks, guys, I had a lot of wins. I was meeting people. When I say people, I mean those important people. I'm telling you, the Mary in me will never allow me to say important people. That is what those are the people I was meeting. I was also like working on myself. I was doing things that I never expected to do. I was stepping out of my comfort zone. Things were just working. My social media platforms were just doing well. YouTube was doing amazing. TikTok was doing amazing. Videos were trending. But imagine, instead of me being happy, me being on high vibration, I was anxious like crazy. And let me tell you guys, if you've noticed, let me tell you, anxiety never tells you that it's coming. It never knocks at your door. It just shows up. And it has really bad timing. My anxiety, to be specific, guys, it usually has very bad timing. When happy and high, when I'm supposed to be happy, when I'm supposed to be celebrating myself and celebrating my milestones, that is when anxiety is usually like, no, you're not celebrating today. What do you mean you're celebrating today? So those 2 weeks, guys, I was so anxious. Anxiety was crazy. And also I've realized with me that whenever I feel anxious and then I try to control my thoughts, anxiety, it comes with the thoughts. You start thinking of all the worst case scenarios. For me, it's usually crazy. Think of all the worst case scenarios. You start thinking like, oh my God, like, what if I'm not built for this? What if I'm not good enough? You start suffering imposter syndrome. You start having all these negative thoughts in your head. And let me tell you guys, whenever I try to control them, whenever I usually feel like, no, you can't be thinking negative, you have to think positive, I usually feel like my entire head is exploding. I usually feel some pain somewhere here and some pain somewhere here. And I'm so in my head. And sometimes I try to like be out of my head like crazy. I think when I'm trying to get out of my head, that is when it hurts. I was listening to this guy on YouTube that I told you I will introduce you to. And he keeps saying that once you're going through anxiety or once you're going through negative thoughts, don't ignore them. For me, what I try to do is just ignore. He says that don't ignore them, acknowledge them, know that they're there, feel whatever you're feeling them, study them. Ask yourself, where am I feeling this negativity? where is this negativity coming from, because all negative thoughts have to be coming from something, there has to be a reason why you're feeling negative. There has to be a reason why you're overthinking. There has to be a reason why your anxiety is off the roof. Could be because you're scared. Like for me, I came to understand when I was feeling anxious those 2 weeks, I came to understand the reason why I was feeling that is because I was scared. I was scared because that was the week when my TikTok video trended. Like it went big, that when I started even walking in town, people started, recognizing me. So for me, I was scared because I was like, oh my God, like, what if I start trending like crazy and then maybe I can't be able to, deliver? Or what if I don't have it in me to start trending? What if I was thinking of all the worst case scenarios. What if I'll not be able to shoot another video that will trend like this other one? Guys, I started overthinking, and the thing is, I was supposed to live in the moment. I was supposed to be happy for that moment, but I wasn't, I wasn't. Sometimes it's easier to preach something, but sometimes it's hard to practice. Sometimes I can get hard on myself. Sometimes I tell myself that how can you be telling people to believe in themselves? How can you be telling people to preaching to people that they should stay positive and you're not being positive yourself? But then I have to remember that I'm human again. I'm human. I can't always be perfect. I can't always be positive. I can't always be on a high vibration. There are days when I'll be feeling low. So I just have to allow myself on the days that I'm feeling low. And let me tell you guys, they're usually so. Ay, 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 ay. Those low days, they're usually so low. Oh my God, they're usually so low. Sometimes I feel like giving up like crazy. What do you mean? Like for me, I just thank God that I usually have people in my life that push me and that are doing the same thing, even if it's not YouTube, but they've also just started their business. They're small business people, small business owners, and they keep me moving because they tell me that you're not alone. They tell me that we might not be like all doing YouTube, but I completely understand what you're going through. They keep me motivated. They keep me moving. And also the reason why I started doing content creation. Also, that keeps me moving a lot. Because, guys, otherwise, let me tell you, the low days are usually low. What? The low days are usually low. And it's not like I don't know myself. I do know myself. I know what I'm capable of. I know that, guys, when I put my mind to something, I usually just pursue it like crazy. I know all this. But there's just that voice, that fear that just tells me that you don't have what it takes. I start suffering imposter syndrome. I start telling myself, oh my God, what if I'm not even doing what I'm supposed to be doing, the right thing? And then to make matters worse, the irony of everything is, I remember, for me, I started YouTube last year, but then it got to a point where around August, I stopped being consistent. Then I went back again to YouTube this year. And I remember before me starting YouTube, I used to watch other people's videos, okay, on YouTube. And I would see their views. I would see them like with few views, and I used to like somehow laugh at them. Okay, not like literally like laugh, but I used to judge them a lot. I used to be like, "Hey, come on, how can you be having these few views when there are people posting videos and getting very many 1,000 views in like an hour?" Guys, did I know that it's going to get to me? Did I know that I will be here on 22nd of October 2024? Talking about how YouTube and the views can really frustrate you. Oh my God, guys, I never saw that coming. Sometimes I just watch my videos, and to be honest, guys, I look at my views and I'm like, what is it that I'm not doing? I put in my 100%. Like for me, guys, whenever I sit down to record a video, I usually try my best to put 1,000 and something percent. But then it's those videos that you put 1,000,000%. You edit them. You feel like this video is going to trend. Guys, if you're into content creation, there are those videos you shoot, you feel so confident about them. Even when you're editing, you feel like this video is going to go viral. This video is going to give me 1,000 and 1,000 views. But when you post it, guys, let me tell you, you usually get 30 views. Like for me, I look at my videos sometimes and I don't know. I think, yes, I do have a video with 30 views. And I look at them and I'm like, oh my God, sometimes I feel so discouraged. Like I said, I'm human, I feel discouraged. I feel like, what is it? Am I saying the wrong things? Am I not like giving it my all? What is it that I'm not doing? Why is it that people are not watching my videos? Until a very good friend of mine called me one day and she told me that, you know what? Just post it without thinking about it. You can't control how many people are going to watch your videos. She told me that as long as when you were doing that video, when you were editing that video, as long as you are feeling good about it, it doesn't matter how many people watch it. And she assured me, she was like, you are perfect, you are doing amazing, you are being consistent in the right way, like you're just doing everything, just keep posting, keep showing up. And let me tell you guys, the sad part about life is when other people believe in you, when strangers believe in you, they know and they keep telling you. It's not only that one friend. I've even gotten messages from TikTok. I think messages or DMs, yes, on TikTok, from people who I never even expected messages from, people who are doing so well on TikTok. And they text me and they tell me that they love my job, they love the kind of thing that I'm doing. But the sad part is when all these people are believing in me, and me, when I look at myself in the mirror, I feel like, no, I don't have what it takes. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can hack this. I'm not doing the right thing. Maybe I'm saying the wrong things. Maybe I'm posting the wrong videos. Maybe I'm doing this and that. Like people believing in me so much, but I don't believe in myself. And I keep telling people to believe in themselves. Okay, I know deep down that I believe in myself, but sometimes I do have to. I have those days. I have those days when I suffer imposter syndrome. I have those days when people tell me that I'm good, but I tell myself that I convince myself otherwise. It's usually quite a sad feeling. It's quite a sad feeling. But I know that I need to keep showing up. I need to keep showing up, even for the 30 people, even for the 1,000 people. I have to keep showing up because I know that one day it will make sense. I'll reap the fruits of my labor. And guys, I can't wait. When are these? Oh God. Being someone who is controlling, guys, I'm usually so controlling. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's something I'm working on. I'm really working on that. And if anything, I don't have a choice now because YouTube has actually taught me that. YouTube has taught me to be patient. I've never been a patient person. I'm sure I've mentioned that in most of my previous videos. I'm never a patient person. I've also never been that consistent in most of my things. Like even for my businesses, sometimes in the past, I would start a business and then I see that it's not really growing at the pace that I want it to grow at. And then I end up just stopping everything. Like, it has taught me patience, consistency, and also to just be disciplined. To know that if you've said that you're going to post 12 videos this month, you have to try your best to post the 12 videos. You need to know that if this is the time to edit, you need to edit. If this is the time to, it has really taught me a lot. And guys, I know. Hmm? Hmm? Like I have to be this consistent person. I have to be this person that I need to keep going. I need to keep showing up, guys. It's not like I have an option. I need to keep showing up. I need to look at also the positive side, not only to focus on the negative side, because guys, when I focus on the negative side, the negative side is crazy. Like if you're a content creator, you get me, you feel me, right? I know you feel me. I feel you too, especially a struggling content creator. Or if you've ever struggled at some point, I know you get me. I know that I do enjoy doing content, so I'm just going to keep enjoying it, just having fun and taking it as just either my gallery or just a platform where I can just share my memories, so that in the future, like sometime next year, 2025, a time like this, I'll be looking back at this video and I'll be like, oh my God, like Nana, you've come from far. You've come from far. And guys, I need to keep celebrating myself. Like, I need to keep celebrating myself because honestly speaking, the Nana from last year, the Nana this year, oh my God, I'm so proud of myself. Guys, I am so proud of myself. I am. I can't give up now. I can't. I can't. And I know it doesn't make sense right now. And I know that I am going through everything that I'm going through, but I need to continue pushing. I need to continue going because now what else? Until something else comes up. then I'll continue doing my content. I'll continue believing in myself even on the days when I don't. And I know that I am emerging victorious. Hallelujah! 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 I'm emerging victorious. So, guys, anyway, that is it for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and I love you so much, guys. Bye.